Om Sri Lakshmi Narsimhaya Namaha, Valmiki Ramayana, Aranya Kanda, Chapter 69, Lakshmana Disfigures Ayomukhi. Summary. Kabandha captures Rama and Lakshmana while they are searching forests for Seetha. In the meantime, a demoness named Ayomukhi wanted to romance with Lakshmana, but Lakshmana cuts her ears and nose and chases away. The episode of Kabandha has a turning point in the epic. Chapter 69 in detail. In this way, Raghavas, on offering water oblations to Jatayu, went southwestward in the forest and proceeded looking around for Seetha. They first have to go westward in order to go south, as said by Jatayu, and as continued in next verse onwards. On going in southwest direction, both the Ikshvakus wielding bows, arrows, and swords have come about a pathway which is an off-the-beaten track. That pathway is thickly wrapped in and penned up with numerous trees, climber plants, and hedgerows from all over. Thus, that is jammed, blocked, and horrid in its appearance. On taking up the southern direction, and on crossing over the highly horrendous and thick of the forest, both that energetic brothers moved ahead speedily. Thereafter, both the highly vigorous Raghavas have entered the impassable Krauncha forest on going 3 krosas from Janasthana. Those two brothers who are disturbed by the abduction of Seetha are now eager to find her, and they intently explored that forest, temporizing there and there. That forest is evocative of a collection of many black clouds, and it embodies numerous flowers on many a flowered tree, numerous flights of birds flitting over them, and numerous animals sprawling under them, and with them that forest is thus as though highly rejoiced everywhere. Then both the brothers, on passing over that Krauncha forest and on going from there eastwardly and on 3 krosas route, those sons of Dasharatha have seen a horrendous forest in between Krauncha forest and Matanga hermitage, which is overspread with various thicketed and impassable trees and oversprawled by numerous gigantic predators and vulturine birds. And on scrutinizing such a forest everywhere, there they saw a cave in a mountain, which is abysmal, equal to infernal region, and even enshrouded by gloom. On getting at that cave, those manly tigers have seen a demoness nearby that cave, who is massive in shape and misshapen in her face. Both the brothers Rama and Lakshmana have seen a demoness there, who is an inducer of horror to the dunder-headed dullards, tormatic in her acts and truculent in her appearance, pot-bellied, pierce-fanged, overblown, pachydermous, head hair shaggy, body shaped, lumpy bumpy, and she is going on eating massive beast. Drawing near of those valorous brothers who are journeyed on their way, that demoness actually clung on to Lakshmana, who is going ahead of his elder brother, saying, "Come, let's romance." Closeting Saumitri in her embrace, she told him this sentence, "I am Ayomukhi. By my name, you won me by your heroic personality. By that way, none can win me over. Thus, you alone are my lover. O hero, O my husband, you will romance with me on mountain tops, in rivers, and on sandy beaches, till the end of this life." So is the love prattle of the demoness Ayomukhi. When said that way, the enemy suppressor Lakshmana became furious, and upraising his sword, he shredded off her nose, one ear, and one of her breast. When her nose and ears are cut off, the demoness of hideous mane yelled highly in a highly voiced, and she rushed off as she had rushed in at Lakshmana. When she fled, those two brothers, who are the eliminators of the friends of their enemies, have travelled further into the forest and entered a dense area of that forest with their spiritedness as their guiding force, though Lakshmana is the one with preparedness, properness, and pureness, and thus a highly radiant one by his persona. He prayerfully said this sentence to his brother Rama, whose image is radiantly flashing. "My left arm is strongly shuddering, and my heart is though distraught, and even undesirable forebodings are also bidding fair. O exalted brother, thereby you be at the ready by paying attention to my expedient words. Those forebodings are indeed portending to me as if some hazard is immediately ensuing. This early dreadful bird known to be Vanjulaka is loudly howling as though predicting our trump in any given conflict that may ensue. So said Lakshmana to Rama. When those two brothers are searching entire forest for Seetha in that way, they heard a boisterous brouhaha emanated as though to completely shatter down the forest, as though an unbearable windstorm muffles up the sky. That forest cacophony appeared to be unbearably filling up that forest, but desiring to know the source of that noise, that sword welder Rama has seen a gigantically giant-bodied and chested demon in a section of brushwood along with his younger brother Lakshmana. Then they both had to draw near of waylaying demon Kabandha, who is situated frontally with an overgrown body, with his neckless, therefore headless, ergo mouth in paunch. That diabolical demon is speaking like a huge mountain. His hair is horripilated and thick-set, and his gleam is like a dark cloud, and his sounding is like a thunder. Only one ochre, eye blazing like the tongue of an inferno is there on his forehead, which forehead situated on his chest. That single eye, with incisive and sharp sight, is broad-beamed and wide-angling, and on which there are wing-like eyelets. That monster is now licking his giant mouth that is stuffed with a spearhead-like fangs as he has just finished a gobble. And the brothers had to draw near of such a demon. He is eating the highly brutal bears, lions, predators, and elephants, and his outstretching body of his deadly arms, each of which is touchable to a yojana distance. And the brothers neared such a demon. That demon stayed, waylaying that pathway of both the brothers who chanced there, while he is catching bears, divers flights of birds, and numerous choicest animals of those herds, gripping them with both of his long-reaching hands and hauling towards his mouth at his paunch, or dropping them off if they are unpalatable. And the brothers reached nearby of such a demon. On travelling just a crowshot distance, then they have seen Kabandha, whose body is colossal, and who is heinous and hideous, and who is like living trunk, fenced by its shoulders and arms, and who by his physique is very deadly in appearance. He, that overlong armed Kabandha, outstretching his overlong arms, snatched both of the Raghavas, keeping them side by side in his fist, and wrangling them with his might. Though they are the grapplers with swords and brandishers of unerring bows, and though outblazing is their soul, and outstanding is their dexterity, both of these great mighty brothers lost control, and had to yield themselves to the demon when he captured and dragged them. In that situation, that valiant Rama, the legatee of Raghavas, is not verily anguished owing to his courage, but Lakshmana is very much anguished, as if he is callow and in an unsheltered state. And he, that younger brother of Raghava, namely Lakshmana, also dejectedly said this to Rama, the legatee of Raghava: "O valiant brother, see me, who am out of control on my inner self and gone into the control of the demon. O Raghava, you leave me and get yourself released from the grip of demon. Indeed, offer me as an offering to this quiddity, and you seek safety at your pleasure, and you will reach Vedi shortly. This is my belief. O Kakoshta, on regaining the kingdom of our father and forefathers, and when enthroned, O Rama, it will be apt of you to reminiscence me always." So said Lakshmana to Rama. When Lakshmana said that way, Rama said to Saumitri, "Fret not thyself fittily, O brave one. Your king of persons will not get dismayed futilely. In the meantime, that ruthless, long-armed, fierce demon Kabandha thunderously asked those brothers Rama and Lakshmana, 'Who are you two? Your shoulders are akin to the bull humps, and you are shouldering long bows and brandishing broad sword. Now, how have you come about this province? For God's sake, I come across my most dainted Morse. What business you have here, and for which reason you have come here? You chanced for me, who am sitting here and painfully ravenous. Though you are with arrows, bows, and swords, and though you are like bull with sharp horns ready to gore, but they are all a waste, as your life has readily become an ungainful one. reaching near of my sight and arms. So said Kabandha in his arrogant tone. On hearing that sentence of that veiled-souled Kabandha, Rama said this to Lakshmana with a wilted face. "Oh, truth valiant Lakshmana, now coming to pass in a worst catastrophe, after a worse catastrophe, after a catastrophe, namely the expiration at the hands of this demon presently, and the expropriation of Seetha previously, and the expulsion from kingship still previously, nonetheless, without coming across that lady love, this disastrous despair of ending our lives is coming about. O Lakshmana, the efficiency of time is preponderant and the proportional among all beings. O manly tiger, why generalization? See as to how yourself and even myself are entangled in the tangles of life, even though we assert ourselves to be brave and the best. O Lakshmana, to show its impact on each and every being, time or God is unencumbered and unremitting. May he be a brave one or a brawny one, or may they be those that have perfected their missilery. When time chances their near, they have to founder, and with sandy levy. Rama, being the son of Dashratha, is an indomitable one, besides a firm and factually valorous one, by which he earned a great renown. And he, on telling thus, and on looking over that restraint, vengeful Saumitri, then Rama readied himself by his own steady thinking. Thus, this is the 69th chapter in Aranya Kanda Valmiki Ramayana, the first epic poem of India. Sri Moola Rama Vijayate. Om Sri Krishnarpanamastu.